Hi folks, welcome to Naturally Curious UK. My name's Graham Wallace and today I am at Gray's Gorge with my friend Neil Phillips from UK Wildlife. There he is in the background there doing a bit of macro photography, and I will leave a link to his YouTube channel and his website and his podcast in the description for this video. But we've come down here just to have a look to see if we can photograph maybe some orchids. We're not having much luck with that, but having a go at photographing some insects and stuff as well. So we'll just have a look, see what we find, see what we can get our cameras on, and hope you enjoy. Catch you later folks. Right, so here we are at Gray's Gorge, which is one of 5 gorges within the Chafford Gorges Nature Discovery Park near Grays in Essex. It's listed as being home to 9 species of orchid, and I had hoped we might see some today, even though Neil had suggested to me a few days earlier that it might be getting a bit late in the season for them. Well, it turned out Neil was right, but fortunately there was plenty of other interesting nature to point our cameras at. Starting with these pond skaters. Thanks to water repellent hairs on their feet, they're able to move about and hunt on the surface of the water without breaking the surface tension. The flower heads of the Umbellifer family are often a good place to find insects at this time of year. Here it looks like we've got a female thick-legged flower beetle, and underneath that what looks like a soldier beetle. Whilst we'd drawn blank on the orchid front, Neil did spot these nice round-leaved wintergreen plants, Pyrola rotundifolia. It belongs to the Ericaceae family of plants, which also includes heathers, cranberry and bilberry. Right, insects time now, starting with this, some kind of ichneumon wasp. I can't tell you which species exactly, but certainly one of the ichneumon tribe. For the ID on this one, I pointed the Seek app on my phone at my computer screen, and it came back as pellucid hoverfly, Volucella pellucens, sometimes just known as the pellucid fly. I looked up the meaning of the word pellucid. It means clear or transparent. Well, the only see-through parts of this fly are the wings, which is common to many insects. So why it has the name pellucid fly eludes me. Any suggestions? We'll continue with insects in a moment, but I just wanted to show you this plant first. It's not a very good photo because the background is too busy, but in the foreground here we have yellow rattle, a dried brown stem in the middle, and some more lively green ones on either side. This is the plant whose seeds they recommend you include if you're sowing a wildflower mix into a grassy area, because the roots of this plant parasitise the roots of the grass and weaken it, allowing the wildflowers to enjoy less competition from the otherwise more robust grass. And here in the gorge, the yellow rattle also provides a nice perching spot for this female ruddy darter dragonfly, Sympetrum sanguineum. Very similar to the female common darter, Sympetrum striolatum. Apparently the black legs without a pale stripe bias the ID on this one towards ruddy rather than common. Unless of course you know different, in which case please do let me know in the comments. I'm always eager to learn, and as my lovely friend Will from Wildlife Box said to me recently, every day is a school day. I'll leave a link to his excellent channel in the description. Another species of dragonfly I managed to get on camera was this black-tailed skimmer, Orthetrum cancellatum. From 6 legs to 8 now, with this wee beastie, which Neil identified for me as a comb-footed spider. Apparently, to identify down to exact species level, you need a microscope, which you won't be surprised to learn neither Neil nor I had handy. This was Neil, no doubt getting much better shots of it than I got. Okay, back to insects to finish off with. Lepidoptera, to be a little more precise. That's butterflies and moths to you and me, and I've got a couple of real beauties for you, starting with this rather obliging peacock, Zygaena. And finally, saving the best for last, a 6-spot burnet moth, Zygaena filipendulae. At first I thought it might be a cinnabar moth, Tyria jacobaeae. I think I've got that right. Which I got these photos of just a couple of miles from here at Davy Down with my friend JP back in 2020. But once again, Neil set me straight. The cinnabar has a red stripe along the front of the forewing, the burnet does not. Another difference is the antennae. The cinnabar has quite fine, straight antennae, whereas the burnet has more visibly structured ones with a definite kink towards the end. I've since learned that their flight is quite different too. The cinnabar has quite flappy, butterfly-like flight, whereas the burnet has much faster wing beats, rather like a hummingbird hawk moth. Here we see the 6-spot burnet on marjoram. So there you go. We struck out on the orchids, but we did find lots of other interesting nature to share with you lovely people, so I do hope you enjoyed that. And the other thing that was great was just being out in the field with someone more expert than me. I do like that because you learn such a lot from them, but I also like being out in the field with people that I know who know less about nature than I do, because it's really nice to be able to share things with them and help them to increase their knowledge. Anyway, I hope you'll join me again soon here on Naturally Curious UK. Meanwhile, as always, stay safe, stay sane, stay curious, and keep enjoying the wonders of nature that God has blessed us with. Right, I'm off down the church for a bit of table tennis now. See ya!